So what exactly happened on Monday was that, considering the Monday's price opening, you can see the Monday's price opened just above the Friday and Saturday, and the entire price closing, you can see all the price, entire weekly price closing just open above the weekly price, average weekly price closing, and initially it stayed above 422. That gave us a very clear indication that the price can possibly move higher. So there is no doubt in that. But what happened after that was that the price couldn't sustain this zone and it came down. So that is the major reason. So it was well supported by the average also. The price didn't sustain for above 422 and it came down. You can see that it was just creating an intermediate trend. So if you connect these lows which was created, it was just creating an intermediate trend. But what we saw that is that after the price opening, the market couldn't sustain that and it came down. So still what we thought is that since the price has opened above that, it is good for buying, because that clearly on technical terms, if you see the price action, if you see look like this, a price opening above that a push, clearly it indicates buying. But what we should have noted is that the market is not supported. The market didn't stay above 422. That pushed the market down. So the next day also, what really happened is that the price exactly opened again in the near the same zone, just near 420.6. It is a spiked up opening and the market was pushed above 422. That gave us a double confirmation, and it is a very clear confirmation that possibly the market has got a good strength to move higher. So what happened after that was that the market stayed there above that. This is on Tuesday, and it went up till 424.7, but it closed just above 422 because it didn't sustain above staying 424.6. So it came and closed around 422.6. So again on Tuesday, it is unless until so many times we have mentioned that these zones are very difficult zones for trading 422, and last week also we were saying that if you can sustain with this zone, because the market was consolidating for a long time, you have got a potential so that the market can give us a very big move in copper. So the next day, if the price opened above 422 and if the price has sustained 422, then it should be an uptrend. But what happened exactly was that the price opened near 422 and it came down till 421, which indicates the price is highly reluctant to move higher. So, and also it was supported below the average, and the market came down. So why we are explaining this is that this is how we should make ourselves very flexible in trading. Just standing on a single decision and expecting things to happen is not going to help us. We should be clear and we should follow the price. The price shows us everything, because Monday it gave an indication that it can move for buying, but Tuesday it really tried it, but it is a failure. So failure to sustain above 422. So again, this is the zone where you should have reversed your trading decision, and on Friday, on Wednesday, the market came down and tested 416. This 416 we know that was the previous week Monday's lows. From that the market took the support. So it came down till 416 and closed somewhere near 416 itself. The next day the market opened near, more or less near 400, and that is on second. You can see that the market opened more or less near the zone of 416.2, and it tried to give a bounce back. You can see this 418, which acted as an intermediate support earlier, it's now acted as a resistance. You can see that this 418 is provided a lot of support to push the market till 422. So now it acted as a resistance, and market took the resistance here, and you can see it is after breaking this 416, it is a free fall, and we should mark this major zone of 412, which can provide a very good support for market. So what happened is that the market came down and closed below 412. So it is the way the market releases all its pressure. You can say that because it was consolidating for a long time, within few days. The next day also the price opened just above 412, and it couldn't stay above this, and a breakout pushed the market down till 409.5. So after this long price actions, it is quite normal for the market to give a pullback. So it gave a bounce back and closed around 413.5. The Saturday market also closed around this zone. So on seeing the entire price action, we don't have a doubt, other than the few testing days, the 2 testing days, everything was fine in copper market. And what we suggest, what we can do for this week, so the market, that was a very good profit which persons would have gained who has traded with the trend. So this is a perfect example how to trade in copper. Really, this is the zone we can learn how to trade in copper, because the market was low, it was testing us. So patience and always applying whatever we have learned when things are more essential, that is important. So in a trending market, no, anybody can trade, because if you put a sell anywhere it will come down, or if you put a buy anywhere it will go up. But it is only in the consolidation, when the things are going tough, then where we execute our skills, that is most and more important. Let us see what we can do for today and for this week. So this week the expected price opening in copper is more or less going to be the same zone. So we don't see much difference in the price opening, expected price opening. So it can be more or less in the same zone, and till 400, and so we don't have any doubt. You can go for a selling till 416 and 418, and even we initially we need to consider this 422 also, because the market has bounced back. So what we suggest is that till 418 you can go short. For conservative traders, you can go for selling till 418 and maintain 420 as your stop loss. But if you have sufficient funds, you can always you can even test till 422. You can even go for selling till 422, because we expect the market to continue its downtrend. So what we expect for this week is that we expect that the copper market will continue its downtrend, because it was a very long struggle. If there is any buying, the market would have broken this 422 earlier itself. So this, since the market was completely couldn't stay above 422, the market fell down. So these are the potential zones, 416, 418, and conservative traders can stop selling till this zone and wait for a confirmation. If you have more than sufficient funds in a trading account, you can even try till 422 and place a stop loss above. Whenever you are averaging, please make a note, because we should have made some good potential, use that with the trend. This is how we follow our trading method. So we should have used market momentum from here. It is this week is purely going to be protecting whatever profit we have earned, because always if you can expect a 10 point, you cannot expect more than 10 point drop for a week in copper market. So have this in mind. Since you are averaging, please book the profit for average lots at regular time interval, and wait for again for the market to find some good consolidation zone where the market will stay, and again we will hit it to make some good profit. So let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and the possible targets if the trend continues 408 and 406. These are the possible targets, and below 406 we should wait and see how the market is reacting. Let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and this week we expect copper to stay down. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye. And also one more thing, sorry, I had forgotten to tell you about these trend lines. I told you which so we have connected these trend lines right from 432, because from 432 the price was dropping. So in order to identify the trend, we have connected these two tops. So we will follow the trend where the market is moving, and the trend line indicates it can come till 422, and it can take a resistance. That's a major reason initially we expected you to go for selling till 422. So even if there is a bounce back, then we will follow the trend, and we follow the average also, because always trend lines works. And about these two trend lines, we had connected these lows in order to identify the trend, because you can see exactly here the trend was broken according to this trend line. So the market gave a selling momentum, and according to this trend line also you can see we have connected this trend in order to identify and come out of the consolidation zone So exactly once the price opened just below, opened around 422 and it broke this trend, the trend was broken and the market clearly dropped down. So we should also work on trend lines also. So hopefully stage by stage we will be working on trend lines in all our tutorials, so that you will also get some practice in following the trend lines. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.